Friday. There's so many synthesizers out there. Behringer has got, I mean, I was just on Sweetwater this morning. I was pouring up this cup of mud water. And I was just looking at all the deals, man. And everybody's out there buying Oberheims and sequentials. Not me, baby. Not me. I ain't looking to buy no Oberheims or no sequentials right now. I got my eyes on a couple Behringers. I got my eyes on the Behringer Wave, baby, the PPG clone. I got my eyes on that. I got my eyes on a couple things. You guys might not like it, but I got my eyes on that Arturia Astrolab. It keeps coming back in my dreams. It's cream. It might have faux wood or real wood, I don't know, but I've got my eyes on it all. So I got my eyes on the Astrolab. I got my eyes on that beautiful, sexy Mellotron micro module. I've got my eyes on Fred's Lab Manatee. I've got my eyes on Behringer, Solina, and Toro. I don't know why, just those two, especially the Toro that I can hook up the foot pedals to. I got my eyes on that. And it's Buy Day Friday Eve. And I also bought a couple things that I didn't even tell anybody about. So I got a couple things coming in the mail. I got a couple things on pre-order. They could show up at any day. I mean, I'm trying to live my life like every day's Buy Day Friday. That's really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to pretend like every day's Buy Day Friday. But just like back in my home country, my hometown, on Christmas Eve, every child gets to open a gift on Christmas Eve. Just one. So on Buy Day Friday Eve, I might open up something that I bought a while ago and I haven't even taken it out of the box. And if you've been following along, you know what it is. You definitely know what it is. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. That's the beautiful thing. So tonight on Buy Day Friday Eve, we will see, I might go live. I might do a call-in show tonight. I might open up the thing that's been sitting on my floor in the box and plug it in tonight. I don't know. But I got something coming in September too, man, that is going to be like, it's one of the most important pieces to add to the synthesizer puzzle for me. As soon as I heard it, I texted the Machines One right away and I was like, bro, what do you think? He was like, sprung. I'm like, me too, dude. He was like, yeah. He's like, but I already bought something yesterday. And I was like, frig. I was like, but if you bought that yesterday, I'll buy this today, and then later maybe we'll trade, you know? I checked out Viral Beats and Apollo Hanzo. They did a very cool show the other day, and they called it Synth Swap. So they got together, they met on a beach, probably cracked one or two, and then they swapped synths. So they traded a Mini Freak for a Roland SH4D. And I think every week they're going to trade a synth. That's a cool idea, man. I like that idea. I like the idea of making shows on your channel. So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, nice. I'm like, treating your channel like a TV station and creating different shows that you and others partake in. I think that's cool. I termed it Synth Flicks a while ago. So when I see Viral Beats doing that, I'm like, very, very cool. I see Apollo Hanzo starting to branch out and do other things like outside the studio. I'm like, super cool. You know, the bro just picked up a Moog Messenger and it's absolutely freaking crazy. The Moog Messenger's nuts. A lot of people love it. I haven't had a chance or the time to put my hands on one, but you know, part of it's because of my contractual obligations to always keep Moog as the nemesis, and the other part is that I'm still angry at Moog for what they did with the Labyrinth. I'm still angry at Moog for what they did with the Labyrinth Sound Studio module. When Moog released that and the Synth Mafia tsunami came breaching the shores, it was a little too much. The cheese was so artificial, I felt like I was eating at a full GMO donut shop. The glaze was so artificial. You know what I mean? I almost felt like I was eating one of those plastic donuts your kids would get in a Fisher Price set for a baking unit. You know, that's how artificial the glaze was on the Labyrinth. So when I saw the friggin' Labyrinth roll out, I got angry. I got real angry. But I'm over it now, and there's still 2 people out there who rep the Labyrinth like crazy. One is Noir et La Blonde, baby, and the other's Traitor to the Living. And 2 of the boys are bona fide. You know what I mean? Bona fide, certified renegades. So if they rep it that hard, maybe there's something to it. So maybe on Buy Day Friday, I'm going to have to put the Labyrinth on the list too. I got a list about 6 synthesizers that I may potentially, almost 100% gonna buy tomorrow, or one of them probably. So we've got the Moog Labyrinth is on the list. The Arturia Astrolab is on the list. The Friends Lab Manatee is on the list. That new pedal called the Nucleo, the reverb pedal, is on the list. I already bought something by Boss the other day. I got 3 pedals at the house from Machines 1 I gotta pick up, or plug in. But I need to get one of those special pedal power bars he told me, because the milliamps or whatever are all squidged up. So I gotta make sure I don't blow those things out and blow the wall out of the house. Then I gotta pick up some monitors. Then I got to pick up a load more cables, because every time I do something, I'm like, what, I need more cables? Why? How could I possibly, how on God's green earth could I possibly friggin' need another damn 1/4-inch jack guitar mono cable? How is it possible? Somebody tell me how it's possible that I need another one, because it's just like, I need a longer one? What do I need? Another friggin' stereo to TRS? I need another friggin' MIDI dongle? It's like goddamn socks. Every time I go to switch something up, I'm like, where the you-know-what are the friggin' cables? I thought I had every cable on earth. I thought I was living in cable abundance. Because when I look around sometimes, it looks like a goddamn friggin', it looks like a black python pit wrapped around my feet. There's that many cables, and I'm like, how could I possibly need another friggin' cable? You feel me? There's never enough cables. It's crazy. It's weird. And I swear to God, I always buy extra. And sometimes I buy cables and I just keep them in the bag and throw them like in this cool box I got. And then I need another damn cable every time I go buy something. So I got to get some more cables. But the Astrolab has been calling my name. I don't know why. I think it's because of my fantasy of being a stage musician. You know, it's always been one of my great fantasies to be a stage musician, to set up the sandwich table in the backyard, lay the Astrolab on it, prop up a couple big old Behringer Truth monitors next to me, and just let it rip for the neighborhood. It's been a fantasy, you know. One of my other biggest fantasies was to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Yeah. So I don't know. Things are going good these days, though, fellas, man, and ladies. We got a bunch of ladies in the chats these days. We got a ton of hardcore fellas in the chat. We got a bunch of great companies that are coming out, man, like Fred's Lab. We got PWM. I was watching this bro the other day building the friggin' polysynth in his basement. I wrote him. I was like, dude, listen, if you ever need any help promoting this damn thing, hit me up. No strings attached. Just hit me up and we'll glaze it. You know, because that's how we like to do it. We like to do a no strings attached glaze. And then if things come in the future, that's cool. It's called a reverse double-double, Irish English, platinum crusted diamond truffle. That's what it was coined in 1890. And I went back, dug it up, read it, and said, you know what? That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the reverse double-double, English/Irish, diamond crusted, platinum coated, super truffle. And what that is you just glaze everything. Everything you like, you glaze. You don't ask for payment for services rendered. You do it for the love of it. And then the great CEO in the universe says, hey, I see what you've been doing. You've been doing stuff for nothing for a long time now. So you know what? As the CEO of the universe, we're going to give you a raise. And then that comes in, sometimes it comes in a $4.99 donation that I'll go buy an Italian sub, extra mayo, oil and vinegar, 2 cups of ketchup for the butt ends. Sometimes that's what happens. And sometimes it comes in the form of something else. And that's how we like to do it, man. And it feels good. It feels good doing it that way. It feels pure, you know? There's something, a lot of people say, you know, you gotta know your worth. You gotta know your worth, man. You can't do anything for free these days. You gotta always charge people. You gotta always ask for something. You always got to do, you know, like you're valuable. Your time is valuable. So like if you're gonna do something and someone asks you to do something for them, you need to ask for payment first. I like to do it the other way, man. I just like to do everything for anybody that asks, and then I let the universe sort it out, right? That's how I like to do it. What do you need help with? No problem, I'll do it, boom. When you need it, now? Okay, sometimes I'll do stuff for people and they won't even ask. I'll just be doing stuff to them, give it to them. I'm like, here, what do you need? Okay, let me work on something and I'll give it to you anyway. Sometimes people be getting stuff from me and they're like, what? Like, because I was thinking about you, and then I thought about this, and I was like, this would be a pretty cool thing for you, man. And then I'll do it, and they'll get it. And that's what feels good. I call it Synth Charity, you know? It's just you're doing stuff for your fellow man. Some people like to go to soup kitchens. Some people like to go to food banks. Some people like to volunteer at the YMCA. Personally, I just like to think about people and think about what might make their life easier, cooler, more fun, and then I'll just do it and I'll get it to them. That's kind of how I like to spend a lot of my free time, is thinking about people that I think are cool, or I like, or I care about, or new people that I just met, and be like, man, what can I do that's cool for them? What can I do that would make them feel good, based on my genuine, unadulterated, non-paid for pleasure. I think that's a cool way to do things. But everybody wants to get paid for stuff these days, man. Listen, I already get paid. How about that? I already get paid. Okay? Some dude asked me the other day, he's like, Samurai, how much money you making, bro? I was like, enough, homie. And he said, enough? How much, man? I said, enough. And that's all you need to know. Okay? That's all you need to know. Because if you ever tell anybody how much you make, there's only 2 things that happen. The person makes more than you, and then they're like, sucker. Or the person makes less than you, and they're like, fuck you. So, anybody ever asks how much money you make, you just tell them enough. I make enough. And then you're cool. Sorry for the F-bomb. I try not to swear a lot, but I've been hanging around Echo Craft, And